Hello and welcome to the VNRL Xfinity series at Bristol. I am Logan and I am joined by Vinny. Hello, Vinny. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Can't wait to get this race underway.
Yes, sir.
Can we go ahead and join? No. Okay, so Asylum's got the poll for tonight's race. We can join.
All right.
So I'm expecting a lot of like that. I'm expecting a lot of double file with the top lane is gonna come into play. That's
Yeah.
what most of these guys like to run.
See,
There's
these
your starting
these
lineup.
Xfinity cars particularly run a little bit different than the trucks. The trucks, as you'll see later here tonight, um, they run the best line to run in the trucks is middle to low, and sometimes you could run high, but it's not the best line here for trucks. But Xfinity, you'll see a lot of guys on that high side or towards up that upper middle line, as it gives more momentum off the corners for the Xfinity cars than they do trucks. Now, what we're also gonna see is what strategy people play with the 75 laps. There being no stages this season, which is a new thing for these Xfinity guys, and we'll see if you decide to save fuel, stay out longer, save fuel, or if you just try to run out your limits and see what you can make out of it.
Green flag is in the air. As we see, ooh, the 9 makes contact with the 20. And that 20 already merging up to the high lane. That 23 falling back very quickly. I don't like the camera angles here because sometimes it switches back and forth from TV to the chase view, which is kind of awkward.
Might have to tell someone for that.
Hopefully we need a spotter camera. That would be amazing. But as the 2 is trying to make his way up into the top 2, gonna try to make a move on the 9 car.
Yeah, that
22 in the wall back there.
that two car had a decent race in Michigan, and then he had to make a pit stop for a reason. I think he had a problem or something, and then that kind of ruined his race. So he's trying to make up for what happened last week tonight.
Yeah, the 16 trying to hang in there with the top 3 guys. 22 falling back a little bit.
Yeah, also that 16 missed Road America, so I mean he has finishes to prove that he's been doing good this season. It's just with that missed race, his points aren't sitting that well, as he seems to be looking like he's running the Lightning McQueen scheme.
Yeah, he does. He does like his Lightning McQueen schemes. Yeah, 20 seems to be pulling away a little bit, lap after lap. He's got a very fast Supra.
Yeah, he's very solid here. He also 2 seasons ago, yeah, 2 seasons ago, he was full time in the series and he actually won a championship here. So he has really great experience with running Xfinity cars, especially around here with that championship under his belt at this track. He's starting to pull a little bit too. But it's kind of weird. You see some people run the high lane, some people run the mid lane. What would you prefer if you run an Xfinity car right now?
Xfinity, yeah, about mid, maybe high. I like that high lane at most tracks that you can run it. But yeah, that middle lane's very fast too. I'm not sure about that bottom lane. These cars are just too fast for it.
Maybe. As we see, I believe the 22 here is battling the 16. I believe that is for 4th place. 22 getting off to a pretty good start here after starting in the back.
Ooh, they make a little bit of contact right there. 22 will clear him.
16 gets to his bumper too, giving him a little contact back. But that's just what's to come here at Bristol tonight. Just bumping and banging for position.
That 7 having a rough day so far, rough start. He's just falling back. I think he just needs to get that
contact with the 2nd place battle with the 9 and the 2. 9 got up in the wall, 2 got loose on the apron. 9 will drop back to 3rd here, but about 0.2 behind him. Now,
Yeah, I think everything has just calmed down so far, but it's going to pick back up anytime.
now, do you think with the 20, as he has a pretty good lead, do you think he decides to save a couple extra laps to see if he can make that borderline, maybe one stop or two stop race, compared to other guys who are running it out and might have to make one more stop compared to him?
I think he will. He's got such a good lead. He can afford to save a little bit every lap.
And it also is pretty easy to save here. With custom setups being turned off, you actually have to use skill to save fuel here. But but he's definitely trying to save and make it longer on the run, because that'll definitely help him in the long run. In the rest of this race, it's just tire management as well will be a big factor here.
Yeah, back there, the 7 made a move on the 16.
Yeah, he got in front of him there. For 4th place, that is. It might be, actually that's 5th place. Oh no, yeah, the 22 is in 4th place. It might be a battle going up for 3rd place here in a minute. That 22 and that 9.
22 got a little on the apron right there. He just saved it out of the corner, but he's going to try to attack that 9 once again.
22 gets well off the corner as stay there as the 9 hit a little bit of the front stretch. It seems to me whenever the 22 gets underneath somebody, he's got more momentum coming off the corner, and he's able to hold it there underneath him and make a pass. It seems like that's what he did with the 16, as they didn't make contact, but he did still get around down there. So it could be a possibility that he might be running faster at the bottom.
Yeah, that 22 is having a little bit of trouble trying to pass his 9. I think he is faster than him, but that 9 just holding him up just a little bit.
9's running a very consistent line, not really making any mistakes. He's about running the same line in every single corner, which is what you want to be doing here, is staying smooth through your corners and running consistent corners, because that'll be your fastest way possible. You run too high up, you lose momentum on entrance. You run too low, you lose momentum off exit. And he's seeming to keep it very consistent. As the 22 pushes him up, he got into the wall. He's underneath him now. 9 in the wall off the corner. 22 up the 3rd.
22 make that spot as he gets into the wall. He's getting into the wall. Ooh, they make contact out of the corner once again.
And the 9's still able to battle with him for 3rd. Gets in the wall.
The 9 makes contact. The 9 is gone. Oh, he's in pit road.
He barely kept it out. He did spin it, but he barely kept it out of pit road. Later will be that 20 car.
The way that he exploded, it looked like he got big glitch, so very lucky.
Yeah, it did look like he did cross that line, but he got lucky for sure. He would have lost a lot of spots there. As he will, I believe, be starting 4th here. As a 16 went down pit road coming the race long. He'll actually be, the 9 will actually get out to be 5th as they go down pit road.
They almost
all
missed
forget
pit
about
road.
going to pit road and they go down now. Now, do you think with the strategy that the 20 is on, he could take less fuel than the field and still get that max amount, or do you think he has to take the full?
I think he can take as much as he can to make it to the end of, or, oh, they don't have no more stages. I think he has to take all the most fuel, just so, like the later laps he has to pit.
As the race off pit road, 20 will be first, the 2 will be second, then 22 up the 3rd, 9 get, oh, that's a battle. Can't tell who got that. Might have been the 7. I believe it is the 7 off of 4th, and then the 9 run off the top 5.
some conflict with the 16 and his laps down. I think he's 1 lap down.
I believe so. He did pit, come into that race back, so he did get put a lap down, but he did pit with them as well, so I don't know if he's able to get that lap down. As they come, they're halfway into turn 3, coming to turn 4, looking to restart here. It seems like they're all saving fuel.
And they're gonna come back to the green flag back in the air. 20 leads them.
The two had really nobody to push on there. You would think maybe the Chevys would have helped him push on the outside, but he just had no help when he gets that second position. As you see, the 7 car is trying to search for him.
That 2 trying to get this lead.
Yeah, he's battling up there, 4th as well. Trying to hold that 9, and he gets loose off the corner. Barely saves it in front of him. I might check out the 4th and 5th and 6th place position, as it does. 16 will get underneath them. They'll fall back in the line. 22 gets moved into the wall.
The 9 pushing up the 22 in the wall. Oh, and he got loose.
And the 9 took a round.
He's around. Second time
bring out a
he is
caution.
wrecked. Can we get a lap count? 44 laps to go. So almost about halfway. 16 gets the free pass. He's going to be on the lead lap.
I believe they might have to make, I don't know what the fuel run is here, but they might have to make one more stop.
20's going to...
As the 20 takes the
he's
high.
going to want the high lane. Yeah. This is about one of the only tracks that you want that high lane on the restart, so...
But that might be the problem here, taking the high line, because you got all Chevy teammates on the bottom. You got the 2 Junior Motorsports cars with the RC car on the bottom. If they go green here, the 2 gets a delayed start.
The 2 wasn't ready for that restart.
The 22, he might push up to second. They're side by side there, 3-car battle. 16 got in the wall. 22 also in the wall, making contact with that 2. 2 gets on the apron, maintains second.
Yeah, I'm noticing that 2 car, he's the only one that can compete with the 20.
As you say that, he gets to his corner. I'd like to agree with you too.
Wait. It looks like the 23 is the leader, but here they come on him. Oh, he almost comes up in him. Now he's not the leader anymore.
Oh, we also got a battle here. 2 got a little loose down the front. Stay on his corner, but he'll get back underneath them. Looking like a good battle off the corner. As they go into turn 3. I mean, yeah, he seems like he's the only consistent. He's running a consistent line compared to that 20, where he could keep it on the bottom and battle. But that might be kind of bad for them, because the back of the pack will catch, and then it'll be anybody's race. As the 22 looks like he's going to get around off the corner. 22 will battle for a second, and he gets into the wall. Into the wall, making contact with that 2 car. He's been really liking that wall today. And the 2's around the back stretch. That will bring out a caution. I don't know how much longer that 22 car is going to be sponsored by Moneyline, because they're going to have to be spending a lot of money on that car. Keeps getting in the wall, maybe. Caution will come out. The 20 will be leading them into pit road this time with the 7 behind them. Can I get the fuel count and the lap count when you guys go in? Appreciate it. I didn't hear anything. Okay, got it. So we don't know how many laps are left to go or what their fuel run is. Okay. So getting a confirm here that most of the racers on track will be good on fuel, if not all of them. It's just going to be mostly tire management towards this end run here. As the 7 will battle the 20 out of pit road. The 20 will win the race off pit road. Then it'll be the 7, followed by the 22, followed by the 9 behind them, and then rounding out that top 5 will be the 16, who's been running about that late 6th, 5th place all run. So we're not getting a good pit off. He'll start 6th. 20 will take the high side as they enter turn 3. They come through the restart zone, coming to the line. Green flag is back in the air. 7 will check up on the start. No stack up behind him. 22 makes contact with the 2. 16 on the apron. Nobody went around. Makes speed back in the wall as that 22. Having a rough restart. As we have a nice battle brewing up behind the 20, which is 11 to see right now. The 2 cars battling that are teammates. And as caution will come back out again. They'll race it back around. And seems like track position is going to be key here towards the end of the race. As we have some confusion with why this caution has been brought out. Somebody must have thrown like a hot dog wrapper on the track or something. And all right, as you were gone, Logan, update, they are good on field, but the tire management will be key here.
Okay. Ooh, the 7 your new leader.
Now the 20's taking the high side on the restart as they're coming to the green flag. He must have his teammate on the bottom, so that might give him the advantage. Never mind, and the 16 gets dumped at the start. Caution, back out again. Will still be the leader. Yeah, it's gonna look like with all these guys wrecking now, it might be just save enough fuel to be able to save tires, and then just gotta keep track position.
Yeah,
This is 7 cars dealing with this crew chief.
Aggravated.
They're going green flag back in the air. 7 checks up on the start. 2 car will take advantage. She'll boost out to the lead. But the 20 car will get that momentum off the corner. They'll take the lead right back in and barely clearing the corner. No, he's not clear yet. That 2's got a strong car on that onward. You just get a little bit lane higher maybe. Run a little bit faster with those corners. So you could pass that 20. Looking one of the strongest cars running that top 3. That's not been in the lead yet this race.
Yeah, if that 2 does win, it's going to be the first full-time Xfinity driver to get a win this season. It's all been...
And, I mean, the full-time drivers have been close to season win. Like, you look at that Daytona race, I was actually racing that race, and I was sitting 3rd, and the 9 went to block up high, and they both got barely escaped through. These Xfinity guys are really competitive and really aggressive for these wins, and just not enough. It's just not enough for that end, and it might be too aggressive at the end to where they just lose their own race, like what happened at Daytona.
Yeah, that 2 can see it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. The 20's running out here to get some practice in for Cup, and obviously he wants to race to win. But I mean, if the two moves the 20 out of the way here, I mean, he's full time. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It could be clean hard racing, in my opinion.
Yeah, as there is a car that is lagged out.
That 16, he's having engine problems. Looks like the team owner of MMM didn't put good equipment in there that week this week. Sorry about that. As there is a battle, they are side by side.
They're door to door down the front straightaway, going into 1. That 2 is going to have the advantage.
2 has the advantage on that bottom. He's looking real strong. He's backing up his corners. That's what he's doing to make himself get these runs. He's backing up his corners real early so he can run through the corner harder. You see the 9 car moving up to 3rd. Took him a little bit to get back up to 3rd. I mean, he's restarted in 3rd, but obviously with the checkups and everything, it's moving him back. And he's finally able to clear up for 3rd. As I think with all those checkups on the restart, especially on that restart, it might turn into a 2-car battle unless if they keep battling like this, they might be able to catch like 3rd, 4th, and 5th might be able to make this a 5-car battle. Which I think that's what they're doing.
23 laps to go.
As the 2 gets loose off the corner. 20 laps to go left in this race. It'll be all tire management from here on out, and I think the 3rd through 5th realizes if that 2 and 20 keep battling, that they all can catch up. So they've given themselves a little bit of room so they all can catch up. Might be a good idea, but I don't know. As the 7 says in his team radio that he's afraid to pass that 22 as he's all over the place right now.
That 22 is being
as the 22 hit the wall. He hit the wall off the corner as well. And the 2 hits him in the corner. 2 side by side with the 20 off the corner. He got loose a little bit. He'll lose that. He'll lose that side by side action with him. But he'll gain it back through the corner.
I feel like that 2 is faster than that 20. See how much
he might be, but
in that couple laps.
It's also the 20. The 20 is trying to save his stuff, it seems, because he was going with it. But I mean, tire management that has to occur here. I think that's what he's trying to do. And that 2 car, I think, is just trying to get around him. Worry about the tire management later, as the 22 will go around. That caution will come out. As I was saying before, I think the 2 car is giving all he's got right now, and then if he could get out in front, he could try to pull and then save his tires later. Pits will be open anyway, so the tires will be good.
And the 2 wants to have a good pit stop so he can try to get out ahead of the 20, because that restart advantage is pretty key. Kind of get out in front of him.
Especially here, track position will be key.
He's got to get on his game caution is out.
And the game caution will come out.
That actually might help
the advanced start, unless he gains a spot on him on the caution. If he gains a spot on the caution, advantage will go to that 20 because the high line restart.
How many laps left?
I think we'll have around 16 to go here. As
it's about 13 to go.
Okay. As recovery starts on 3 back in the air. As the 2
11 laps to go.
2 will have the advantage coming through the corner, as he will. Side drafts him a little bit down the back. They're door to door.
The 2 is a high side.
The 2 is on that high side. And he's still at his corner panel, and the 20's trying to clear him here on the bottom, and he will. Look at the clears. The 2 goes back on the bottom. Crossover. 22 moving his way up to 3rd. He's been running about that 3rd, 4th place. Maybe if he can keep his car out of the wall and try to get up back towards the leaders, he might be able to win this thing. As well as that 9 car too, if he can stay up in front too. He's been having a really consistent car in 3rd place tonight. They could all get to him. They could win. The 20 is pulling away a little bit on that 2 car. He's got about half a car on him as the 22 is trying to help him in the corner.
That 2 closing in a little bit. They were pulling away from the 22 and the 9. 22.
He will look to that corner there. 20 in the wall. They'll give the 2 the advantage in the corner, but that 20 is just having really good exits off as he kind of pinched them there on the bottom. They're racing real hard for this, and I don't blame them. This is Bristol, for all how racing starts and ends. It's the 22 driving in deep. He'll keep it out of the wall. Yeah, that's the problem. I think you got to start backing up towards the end of this race. You got to start backing up your corners here to get good exit, because good entrances. If you're driving in deep on the entrances, as we have 5 to go here, you don't have a good exit here. 4 to go, as the 2 will be side by side with the 20 coming into turn 1. It's that 20. 20's running a real defensive line here.
2's gonna get the runoff.
Trying to pinch him, and the 2
gets a little loose.
He's still there.
Oh, and he makes contact with the 20.
More contact made. The 22 pushes the 2. More contact being made on the front
Way to
stretch.
go.
3 to go. That means no more manuals. They will have to rely on gate cautions if they need one. So the 2-car
the 22
around.
wrecks the 2.
2-car around. He got loose off the corner. There might have been contact, but I didn't really see any. But at the 22, we'll move up to second here. As those junior motorsport boys are in third and fourth. As we make speeds about half a car length. And the 20's in the wall. That might help him though. Coming to the white flag here. The 20's got about half a car
gonna
length.
have to dive it in. Oh, he
Look
wall
at
pops.
the
Here
22 setting it in deep. He's at his back bumper. The 20 will wall pop. So will the 22, and the 20 will take this win. Coming to the checkers. 20 will win this race. 22 finishing second. 9 car will finish third. 7 will finish fourth. And I believe the 23 will finish fifth.
I think he will. Oh no, he finished sixth.
Alright, the two car after wrecking will get a top 5. I mean, great way to make way back up to the front at the end there, but it's just a tough break for him as he wrapped off the bottom there coming off the corner. He had a very fast car tonight. It's just
he did. I think he
got a little aggressive.
Competed for this win off the going to the final lap.
Oh no, it was
people in the chat not happy with that finish. Sharky. He said, "Boo, boo, not cash money." But yeah, very, very good race so far. Or overall, Yellow go with the fastest lap.
He got it, but he got it by 0.02 of a second off of Casey. They were real close that whole race, and it just proves to show on the fastest lap board.
Yeah, if we have time, why don't we dial up our winner?
Hey, we have a little bit of time.
Asylums, if you want to include your audio.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
So, hey, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
So, yeah, first off, what do you think happened with the 2 and the 20? What'd you see?
I mean, I looked to my left there, and it honestly looked like, I mean, the 2 did go on the apron there, but the 22 kind of followed him. It looked like the 22 got him. Spun him around.
Yeah, that's what I thought happened. What do you think of the 22's move at the end of the race to try to get this win?
I mean, he started wall popping, so, I was going to do it for the last lap, too, to make sure I don't lose to that stuff, so.
Yeah. Well, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions, Drippy?
What did you say? My bad.
Do you have any questions for Asylums?
No. I'll see him on track later.
Yeah, congratulations, Asylums.
All right, thank you.
Good luck in the truck and cup race.
Thank you.
I'll see you down there in the truck race. Well, tune in any minute now for the VNRL truck race at Bristol on this channel.
Also, catch the VNRL Xfinity series as their next race will be hitting that short track action once again at Gateway, or as called WWT World. I don't even know what it's called, but it's Gateway. We'll see you then.
Yeah, that'll be, I think, tomorrow.
I believe so.
Okay, well, we'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes.